Namaste and thank you. My name is Mamta Bhikha and I'm the Executive Secretary for VHP New Zealand. First, let me tell you a few things about New Zealand. We are a very small country of about 4.5 million people. There are 150,000 Indians that live in New Zealand, of which there are 80,000 are Hindus. Our total number of 325 temples and organization. What is the aim of the Hota Forum? It aims to bring Hindu mandirs, organizations, associations, groups, sampradayas who are working for the Hindu resurgence to come to one common platform. The objective is to empower the Hindu organizations by providing effective networking, mutual encouragement and support system, resources sharing, and other forms of assistance so that they can serve the Hindu community in an enhanced manner. It instills a sense of pride among all associated Hindu groups. Hota Forum was established in May 2010 at the 3rd New Zealand National Conference in New Zealand. When we first started, we had about 17 organizations that joined in. But currently we have over 70 organizations that participate actively. The working framework model for Hota Forum is, the Secretariat is held by VHP New Zealand. The platform is owned by Hindu society at large. Every year, one Hindu organization, temple or association becomes the host of the Hota Forum and leads the forum for a period of 12 months. The host of the forum rotates every year, and the former host of the Hota Forum becomes part of the Hota Steering Committee. We only have 3 main things for the Hota Forum to do. First is the Hota Forum, which is an annual day held in February. Second is the Raksha Bandhan festival, which usually falls in the month of August. And also we conduct Hindu wisdom workshops, which has just recently started. Annual Hota Forum is a forum that invites executives, core volunteers, and coordinators of various temples, organizations, and associations to come together for the day. At the forum, the delegation conducts a SWOT analysis of the Hindu community in New Zealand and plans activities for the near future. The Raksha Bandhan festival celebrates the veneration of womanhood, and universal fellowship in the society. Raksha Bandhan in modern day interpretation has been a festival limited to brothers and sisters only. Through larger community celebration, we as a Hindu community are extending the bond of universal fellowship through celebrating Raksha Bandhan. Hota Forum invites larger dharmic communities such as the Buddhist, Taoist, Confucian, and Shinto from Thailand, Indonesia, China, Japan, and other indigenous communities such as the Maori during the Raksha Bandhan to perform their traditional art and dance. This way, the Hindu collaborative strength increases manyfold. Raksha Bandhan is a festival that is alcohol-free, meat-free, and free from the vulgarity of Bollywood. Let me show you some pictures from the previous Raksha Bandhan celebrations that we've had. This is a dance done by the local Samoan group, Chinese lion dance, traditional Maori kapa haka, Bharatanatyam, and many more. Hindu Wisdom Workshop. Hindu community knows that Hindu Dharma is full of wisdom and knowledge in many disciplines such as meditation, yoga, Ayurveda, food science, astrology, mathematics, and many more that you know of. Hindu Wisdom Workshops are held once every 2 months, picks a topic, finds an expert on the topic, holds a 1-hour lecture, and an interactive session that is run free of charge to the general public. Hindu Wisdom Workshop is Hota's most recent project. And after 12 months trial, our purpose is to run these workshops for everyday Kiwi to learn about Hindu Dharma. Apart from these core activities, the Hota Forum also facilitates and coordinates activities such as the Yogathon, which is led by Yogathon New Zealand, Seva Day, run by HSS New Zealand, Hindu Youth Conference, led by Hindu Youth New Zealand, Christchurch Earthquake Relief, a joint effort by all. Also to promote Dharma Prachar events, led by respective Mandir groups. Support coordination of visiting Sant and Guru, led by respective Mandir organizations. And lastly, building a capacity for wider Hindu society to act as a watch on national media regarding what is published relating to Hindu Dharma. The Hota Ekta Shank. We came up with this idea of the Ekta Shank and the logo of Hota Forum in 2010 when Hota Forum was first established. In fact, the design of the Hota Forum was designed in my living room with a group of volunteers from the Hota working group. Our thinking was that the conch is a symbol universal to every Hindu sampradaya, every temple, and every organization. The hands signify the society, the people. There are male, female, adults, and children's hands irrespective of race, religion, and status. They're holding the Ekta Shank in unity as a society. We got a local Maori carver in New Zealand to carve this Ekta Shank from a single piece of wood. This shank is now handed over to the new host of the Hota Forum as the host rotates every year. We are happy to replicate this working model. How can we do this? We're happy to share resources of templates of invitation letters, foreign representations, purpose, and SWOT analysis from New Zealand with anyone wishing to replicate this model. There are numerous benefits to the Hindu community. It is a platform where Hindu organizations interact with each other and work together. Before Hota Forum was formed, there was no such platform. Therefore, it has strengthened our Hindu society. It has definitely made it easy to share resources, and it encourages communities to work together. Now, before the Hota Forum was formed, we had lots of difficulty in establishing this. Firstly, fear of change. All stakeholders in the communities felt challenged and threatened. There was patch protection in organizations which fear losing their volunteers to the Hota Forum. Individuals and volunteers fear for time commitments. Organizations fear committing to the forum as they have far too many activities. People in our own community have not understood the concept of Hota Forum after 5 years. People do not ask or clarify about the Hota Forum. Instead, they wait for information to reach their doorstep. There's always a need to shoulder tap people. We always have to ring people up before conferences and forum day to make sure they attend the forum. Geography is an issue. Also, these activities are held in the weekends, which clash with kids' sports, family and social events, active youth engagement. And lastly, New Zealanders are constantly moving to Australia, America, United Kingdoms, and Indians back to Bharat. But we have managed to overcome these challenges. How? Hota Forum is not an independent organization, but a secretariat held by VHP New Zealand. Secondly, we've built a good rapport of your organization. For example, before initiating the Hota Forum, VHP New Zealand was an established organization that was advocated for by the Hindu community and was a community-oriented organization. Also, we have very influential and well-respected members of the Hindu community acting as ambassadors of the Hotha Forum, such as the President of Hindu Council of New Zealand, Sri Vinod Kumar, Mukhya Sanchalak, who is well reputed among the Hindu communities, and lastly, a Hindu member of the Parliament. When Hotha Forum was first established, Dr. Rajan Prasad, who is a university lecturer and a Hindu member of Parliament, was instrumental in setting up a functional framework for Hotha Forum Day. Dr. Prasad understood the purpose and guided the young volunteers team. For 2 years continuously, he facilitated the day-long forum. Our challenges also represent us with opportunities. For example, youth engagement is not high. However, we make it mandatory that on the day of the Hotha Forum, group discussions will be conducted by the youth. Also, on the Raksha Bandhan Day, only youth can be MCs. These youth must be from the organization that is hosting the Hotha Forum to ensure rotation. When Hotha Forum finishes hosting the year and becomes part of the steering committee, we request that 2 adults and 2 youth be nominated as part of the steering committee. Volunteer recruitment is slow, however, that choose to come on board are very dedicated and leaders in the areas they choose to volunteer in. We're always focusing on the project, the task at hand, and in the interest of the Hindu community. This avoids politics. Lastly, we recommend that build a good rapport with as many Hindu organizations as you possibly can as a team, go to their events, learn about their gurus, swamis, teachings, and their language. In conclusion, we believe that there's definitely strength and value in sharing resources, networking, and collaborating as a team. Hotha Forum, therefore, is a brilliant opportunity for the Hindu community in New Zealand to come together and work on a common platform. Sangye Shakti Kali Yuge. Thank you.